Hey everyone, Andrea would just review it. I am making a follow-up video to kind of show the NexDock in action here. I know that we had the unboxing and I wanted to give this thing a go, see how it works. The intended purpose I actually bought this for was to try to make have an easier way to make videos on using PowerDirector on my S21 Ultra and actually have the functionality of a full-fledged laptop. So that's kind of why I purchased this. So haven't started this up at all yet. Wanted to give this a shot, see how it goes, my process around it. I do have the charging cord it came with. I do have the cable that was also provided to hook up the cell phone and the laptop. And then if that doesn't work, I do have the Samsung DeX cable as well. So if all else fails, at least have this to try out. And let's see how this goes. So I'm gonna go ahead and plug this in using the charger provided. All right. You have to use this specific charging port here. You can't use this USB-C for anything else besides charging. It's actually called out in the quick start guide. It kind of clicks in there a little weird, like it doesn't fit well. I also have a micro SD 32 gig one because it has the slot, so I figured why not put one in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that in there as well. Uh-oh. Well, that just like completely went in there. So let's try that again. That was not good. This is not, this is not really going in there very well at all. It's fighting me actually. Maybe I'm putting it in the wrong way. Oh, this does not sound good at all. So that's kind of weird. Give you a heads up there, that does not go in there smooth. It has no click to it. Let's see here. It just says a micro SD slot. It doesn't say specifically how that needs to go in there, but yeah, that was gross. It's making really weird noises. I'm like shoving it in. I don't know, we'll see what happens. So there's that. That's not a good start, but let's keep it going. Again, I bought this to make videos using my cell phone easier. All right, so what's on? Let's go ahead and power this guy up. The power button's right here on the side of it. Again, I paid $270 for this. NexDock is ready to connect. Swipe down here with 2 fingers to show settings. I am swiping and nothing's happening. So I don't know what that means. Maybe I have to connect first and then I can start swiping. Let's go ahead and swipe swipe after inserting the cord provided. Again, I'm trying to use everything they gave to see if I can set this up and go. No other, yep, there is one right here actually. So I'm gonna hook this one up to the laptop. Again, kind of clicky, it's weird how that's working. Gonna go ahead and fire this up here and let's see what happens. First thing that comes up, check your charger connection. That's interesting. Okay. Let me unlock my phone here. It just says make sure the cable and charger are properly connected. I think they're properly connected to me. Okay, again, let's take this out and go to a different side, I guess. Ugh, this is not looking too good so far. I'm gonna use the port over here now. Oh, this one actually, maybe that's why. This one's actually the dedicated smartphone one, I guess. So I'll go ahead and plug that in here. Again, it kind of clicks in, it's really weird. Yep, okay, connected to external display, that fired up. Tap start on your phone to start. Let's do that real quick. Start. All right, Samsung DeX. Nice. Fired up. Okay. Got a tweet from MKBHD. Not personally, it just popped up in my Twitter feed. Let's see how this kind of looks out. I got a 5 here. So the 5 stands for kind of what I see in my phone settings when I open that up. So just some things about that. You can see the background that you're presented with. Here's a touch screen in full effect here. If I touch away, it's kind of, that one worked faster there. Okay, so those are my Google apps. Let's see if I click here on this start menu down here. Here are my apps that I have on my phone. That's pretty cool. That's all going pretty well. So this is my phone saying how to open a touchpad on it, but again, I'm using solely the laptop here. What else do we got here? Looks like it's running off my internet connection, obviously. The sound, we can test that in a moment, but what I wanted to do is use Power Director, so I'm gonna see if I can find that and fire that up. Actually, what's this one do? So there's recent apps there. Okay. Home here, back. Okay, so that's kind of just like the order of buttons that you have on your cell phone. They're right here. So you have your app menu, your recents, your home, and your back. So again, I'm sure you can flip that if we want to, but let's go ahead and try to go to Power Director. All right, open that up. So I don't want to try this now. You can use most apps in full screen if you turn on Force Apps to Resize and Dex Labs. Force Apps to resize. Okay, let's try that. See if we can exit this. To change the size of this app, it needs to be restarted. Okay, let's restart it. Let's see what happens. Oh, that's a nice presentation there. So we have essentially Power Director running on the NexDock here from my cell phone, which is nice. Let's go ahead and click on New Project. I want this to be a 16:9. Let's go here and start importing some files from earlier. All right, so I was able to go to a Ford Lightning unveiling because I reserved it actually. So I put the $100 down. And since I live in the Metro Detroit area, they reached out and said, hey, come check out an event that we're doing. So it was actually really cool. I got to take a ride in the Ford Lightning. So a video for that will be coming soon, but I'm just kind of showing how it goes with using this here. So I'm gonna go ahead and just start dragging stuff. Okay, Power Director says they try to do everything in HD versus the 4K I record in just for better editing. So I don't know if you can tell, but this is really quiet. There's no like fan coming from the NexDock at all. There's really no noise except for the clickiness of the keypad that I'm doing. So there is this button over here. It looks like the NexDock logo. I'm just clicking on that. Okay, so that looks like that also brings up the menu, which is kind of cool for Samsung Dex. I'm gonna go ahead and click play here. Oh, I don't want that to happen. Let's go back. Let's see here. What other video? So I will go to this one here, add that guy. Just adding a bunch of videos. Again, not 100% sure if this is gonna be the flow of the video, but you're getting the vibe of how I wanted to essentially use this for my phone. Okay, let's go back now. Back. All right, let's get this over here. To the volume, I wanna make sure I get that up. Let's do that real quick. I don't think it's muted right now, but I'll make sure it's not. Okay, so I have it set up all the way. It's kind of slow registering these clicks, but let's see how this goes. So I didn't hear anything. I'm not getting any sound from this at all. That's interesting. It's not muted, I don't believe. Let me make sure here. Oh, maybe it was muted, okay. So even though I turned it up, I want to change audio output. So I'm trying to figure out this phone. Display device, okay. All right, so I picked that. Let's see if that works. There's sound. It's a Ford Lightning event. It's not very loud at all. I don't even know if you can hear it. I would say my phone audio is 3 times louder than this. Let me see if I can add a different, let's actually see if I can find a sound here. Should be able to just use some music, some sound clips, or I think all these are fine. Let's try this games one, why not? A bright thought. Let's play this real quick. So I don't know if you can hear this at all, but it's not loud at all. Very, very quiet. That kind of sucks. Yeah, definitely my cell phone speakers are so much louder than this. All right, good to know. We'll have to use some headphones for this, but okay. All right, going back. So I would say overall, with trying to use this as a video editing laptop, I think I'll be all right. I like being able to just do everything right here, just like you normally would on any video editing software. But again, since I'm running this from my phone, it's actually nice just to be able to run it from my laptop here, this laptop here itself, which isn't bad. I guess let's go ahead and go to YouTube real quick and see how videos play. So you can use this like we talked about. Don't know what just happened there. Okay, there's YouTube. Again, it doesn't automatically go into a full screen mode. Let's see here. Oh, this is... Oh, here we go. Okay. So, let's talk about that real quick. So I'm all the way up using the function volume to 20. However, if I click on this mute icon that's still there, and I go to what I'm trying to use for the volume, which is this, obviously, laptop, I can still turn this up, which doesn't really make much sense to me. I don't know if it makes any sense to you guys out there, but yeah, I can't. Huh, that's interesting. Let's play this again.
First off is religion apps. Yes, amen. My religion is tacos, but billions of others are out there are looking for ways to further integrate religion into their life. Especially in a COVID world where community gathering is taboo. Christian meditation.
So I'm trying to pause this here, but it's like glitching out on me. So it wasn't me catching up to my pause and play because I do that quickly, obviously. So it's a little lagging there. It's not as quick. Maybe that's just Dex. This is honestly my first time using Dex. So I was really excited to use Dex on this NexDock and to kind of see how that goes. The sound is terrible. It doesn't sound good at all. It's very muffled, and I thought the speakers looked much better with the 4 ports I see here, but it's just not the case. So I'm not sure if this micro SD card is even registered on the NexDock right now. Ugh, this is just, I don't want to push that anymore. I'll have to do some research on that one first. But yeah, so if I tried to, if you actually want to come over here real quick, if I tried to push this in there, it's like there. So I think maybe that's as far as I need to go. But again, a second ago, I was able to push it all the way in and I had to pull it out. So yeah, there's that. Kind of weird. You can see the battery's at 25% right now, so I can leave that charge. This has its internal battery itself, which is nice. I don't really know how I would specifically use the yoga function with the given cords in it. Probably be easier if it was obviously charged already, but again, we can use this in the tent mode. And see, this is, you're getting a live action look at this, how this goes when you're trying to do this tent mode. Oh, it actually just went, oh, there, it flipped, okay. Is it gonna flip more? Maybe not. It did for a second, it flipped. There it goes, doing something. There it goes, it flipped. All right, so here is the tent mode for you. Took a little while to register that it was flipped this way, so you can see it was upside down for a second, but there's that. You can again lay it flat completely. I just hit, let's see what's happening here. Oh, so it went back to upside down. It's turning around again into the correct orientation I would want it. See what happens if I try to go down like this. It flipped it again. So, not too sure why it's flipping so much, but it is. I don't know also how I would use the tablet mode, because like my hands are clicking all these buttons back here as I'm holding it. And yeah, so I don't know too much about that, but it is what it is there. I didn't get this to use in the tent mode or tablet mode. I got it to edit some videos on easier than using a Ultra smartphone. So there is that. I want to continue making this video for this that I'm gonna do, but so even right here, okay, so it's going that way. So it's kind of like if I'm here, it's going side to side. It's a little glitchy as it goes side. I can tell you my phone going side to side is just so much faster than this is. It just doesn't seem to be registering as well. Let's see if I use this. Oh yeah, see, that's smooth. So using the touch screen, much smoother than using the trackpad itself, going back and forth. So that's just something to think about there. Let's see here. Okay, I have this in like full screen right now. I don't know where my X button went. There it is. Okay, so I can kind of go up top and minimize it. I have to restart it again. So if you want to minimize, you have to restart. And I think it's going to go to the landscape mode. Yep, it sure did. So there's that to call out. But you can have different apps up, which is cool if you need to have those things. Yeah, so oh, that was kind of nice. I could just move it up and it was able to go to full screen mode, which I thought was kind of cool there. Close that. So there it is for you. Maybe if I go to my files, let's just see what pops up there. Is it recognizing the SD card? It doesn't, so I don't see the SD card. Maybe because it's not in my files? That's interesting. I want to find this. Why there's an SD card slot and it's not showing up on the NexDock anywhere. This is on my phone right now, so it's a little hard for me to, let's see here, keyboard. Yeah, nothing's really being registered on the NexDock itself, because again, this is pretty much DeX running here, so I would have to look into a little bit more of using the SD card itself. So sorry I can't figure that out for you right now, but that is what I bought this for, to try to create some videos easier using Power Director. Again, kind of going through some speed bumps currently, hiccups along the way, but I think it is the trackpad isn't the most, I don't want to say robust, but isn't the most responsive. And so I would definitely have my mouse over here, and then I would probably use my mouse to obviously edit videos anyway. So as long as this thing can edit videos and I can have a bigger workspace, that's kind of what this is for. I just wanted an easier plug and play and not having to always get my files from my phone to an SD card or to my other laptop and things like that. I just wanted to edit using this laptop, Power Director, and seeing what could happen. And this seemed like the easiest tool to do that. So that's kind of why I purchased this. And yeah, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Sorry, this kind of a long-winded video, but this is the NexDock in action. You saw the sound, you might have heard the sound for yourself, so let me know what you think of it. I was very impressed with the sound, but hope you guys like this one. If not, let me know. Thanks everybody, talk to you later, bye.